Sergey Mikhailovich Brin, born on August 21, 1973, is a well-known American businessman famous for starting Google alongside Larry Page. He used to be the president of Alphabet Inc., Google's parent company, but he stepped down from that position on December 3, 2019. However, Brin and Page still hold important roles at Alphabet as co-founders, major shareholders, and members of the board. As of March 2024, Brin is ranked as the 10th richest person globally, with an estimated net worth of $119 billion, according to reports from the Bloomberg Billionaires Index and Forbes. Sergey Mikhailovich. Brin was born on August 21, 1973, in Moscow, Russia. His parents, Mikhail and Eugenia Brin, were both graduates of Moscow State University. His dad was a math professor at the University of Maryland, and his mom worked as a researcher at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. The Brin family lived in a small apartment in Moscow with Sergey's grandmother. In 1977, after a math conference in Poland, Sergey's dad decided it was time for the family to leave Russia. They applied for an exit visa in 1978, but this caused trouble. Sergey's dad lost his job, and his mom had to quit hers. For 8 months, they struggled with temporary jobs, worried their request to leave would be denied like it was for many others. Finally, in May 1979, they got the green light to leave Russia. They spent time in Vienna and Paris before Sergey's dad got a teaching job at the University of Maryland. They got help from the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society during their move to the United States, and they arrived there on October 25, 1979. Brin's educational journey started at Paint Branch Montessori School in Adelphi, Maryland, for elementary school. However, most of his learning happened at home. His dad, who taught math at the University of Maryland, encouraged him to study math, while his family helped him keep up with Russian. For high school, Brin went to Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Maryland. In 1990, he joined the University of Maryland, where he earned his Bachelor of Science Computer Science in 1993, with honors in computer science and math. He was just 19 years old. After that, Brin headed to Stanford University for his graduate studies in computer science. He got a fellowship from the National Science Foundation and earned his Master of Science degree in computer science in 1995. Although he started a PhD at Stanford, by 2008, he had taken a break from it. Brin grew up in a Jewish household, but he doesn't practice religion himself. In 2007, he married Ann Wojcicki, a biotech analyst and entrepreneur in the Bahamas. They had 2 children together, but their marriage faced challenges, especially when Brin had an affair with Amanda Rosenberg, the marketing director for Google Glass. Brin and Wojcicki divorced in 2015. Later on, Brin married Nicole Shanahan, a legal tech founder, in 2018, and they also had a daughter. Unfortunately, their marriage didn't last either, and they separated in late 2021, with the divorce finalized in summer 2023. Brin's mother, Eugenia, has Parkinson's disease, so he has been actively involved in supporting research on the disease. He donated over $1 billion to the University of Maryland School of Medicine for this cause. Brin and Wojcicki used to run the Brin-Wojcicki Foundation together until 2014, but Brin now manages his philanthropy through the Sergey Brin Family Foundation. In terms of politics, Brin has donated to Democratic Party candidates and organizations. He contributed to Barack Obama's re-election campaign and the DNC. Additionally, he and Wojcicki donated to various causes, including supporting the Michael J. Fox Foundation and the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society. During an orientation event at Stanford, Sergey Brin crossed paths with Larry Page. Despite their initial differences in opinions, they soon became close friends and intellectual partners. Brin was focused on developing data mining systems, while Page was interested in expanding the concept of using citations in research papers to determine importance. Together, they collaborated on a paper titled The Anatomy of a Large-Scale Hypertextual Web Search Engine. Brin and Page realized the potential to create a superior search engine by developing the PageRank algorithm. This algorithm analyzed the relevance of backlinks between web pages, allowing for a more accurate ranking of their importance. They transformed Page's dorm room into a makeshift laboratory using spare computer parts to connect their search engine to Stanford's campus network. As their project grew, they encountered challenges with Stanford's computing infrastructure. With Brin's dorm room converted into an office, they began testing their search engine designs. Using Page's basic HTML skills, they created a simple search page for users, relying on any available computer parts to handle multiple searches. By August 1996, the initial version of Google was launched on Stanford's website, attracting significant attention from users. By early 1997, Google, then known as Backrub, exhibited the characteristics of a search engine. Users could enter queries, and the system provided a list of backlinks ranked by importance. As the project gained traction, Page and Brin realized its potential impact, with thousands of searches conducted daily. Some likened their vision to the transformative impact of Johannes Gutenberg's printing press, noting Google's role in democratizing access to information. Additionally, Page and Brin began contemplating ventures beyond web searches, such as digitizing books and expanding health information access. Brin's philanthropic efforts, including his substantial donations to research on Parkinson's disease, from which his mother suffers, demonstrate his commitment to making a positive impact on society. Through initiatives like the Sergey Brin Family Foundation, he continues to support causes related to education, healthcare, and scientific research. Inspiration and leadership. Brin's journey from a college dorm room to the pinnacle of the tech world serves as an inspiration to aspiring entrepreneurs and innovators worldwide. His leadership at Google and later at Alphabet, along with his vision for the future of technology, continues to influence and shape the direction of the industry. From 2002 to 2009, Sergey Brin received numerous accolades and honors for his contributions to technology and entrepreneurship. In 2002, he and Larry Page were recognized by the MIT Technology Review TR100 as two of the top innovators globally under the age of 35. The following year, they were awarded an honorary MBA from IE Business School for their entrepreneurial spirit. Additionally, in 2003, Brin and Page were both finalists for the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award. In 2004, Brin and Page were honored with the Marconi Foundation Prize, considered the highest award in engineering, and were elected Fellows of the Marconi Foundation at Columbia University. They also received the American Academy of Achievement's Golden Plate Award. In 2006, they were among the inaugural class of winners of the Great Immigrants Award, presented by the Carnegie Corporation of New York. Since 2009, Brin's influence and recognition have continued to grow. Forbes named him and Page the 5th most powerful people in the world in November 2009. Earlier that year, Brin was inducted into the National Academy of Engineering, a prestigious honor recognizing his outstanding contributions to engineering research and practice.